Burn was started by our CEO, Mr. Peter Scott, and his vision and passion really came from the time he spent in the Congo working with communities. He's lived and worked in Africa for more than 25 years, and he realized that they had stoves or cooking stoves that could not even boil water. So that made him raise some money and to come to Africa and set up Burn to distribute stoves that are very efficient. And we've done 5 million of these stoves over the last decade. A bit more about Burn, we have a facility that currently produces about 200,000 stoves every month, though at capacity this is 500,000 stoves, so 6 million stoves a year is what we can actually produce. And we have 3,500 employees, 50% of whom are women. So right now, Kenya is our manufacturing hub. And through that hub, we've been able to impact more than 26 million lives. We've saved 14 million tons of wood and also reduced 25 million tons of carbon emissions from the environment. And in terms of savings, households say that we've been able to save more than $900 million just from changing the way that they cook. But one thing I want to point out here, these are nice numbers in terms of impact. But really for me, the impact that does stand out most is when I give a customer or a woman a new stove, is how their quality of life improves in an instant. And it's very hard to quantify that. Because things like your children getting sick, you experiencing headaches from something as simple as cooking, instantaneously just goes away. This year we were voted by Time, one of the top 100 most influential companies. Last year, the Environmental Finance recognized us as the best project developer in the category of energy efficiency. And during the United Nations Federation Climate Change Conference in Dubai, we were recognized as a change maker in our work that's transforming livelihoods in health and deforestation. We've done 5 million stoves to date, though 3 million of those stoves really were manufactured and distributed over the last, give or take, 3 years. So it's been immense growth, like literally a hockey stick that has happened. And this would not be possible without carbon project financing. So we've been able to deliver over $60 million in terms of subsidies to households to make our products more affordable. And how this works in terms of carbon credits. So you have an inefficient cook stove. So what you see there is a 3-stone fire. It was very popular with my grandmother, but I upgraded her. That was emitting about 4 tons of CO2 every year, each household that's using that 3-stone fire. Our wood stove here, highly improved, very efficient vents in its design. There's a lot of thinking that has gone to produce this. Only emits about 2 tons. So that difference is what makes the carbon credit. And what investors like Talanton have done is say, we will pre-finance these carbon credits. So we'll help you get this stove into the homes, into the rural households. And as they use it and it generates credits, you'll pay us back later. And that has been transformational in growing the access to clean cooking. So one thing is similar investment structures, like Talanton has been such a blessing to making sure we have many households accessing clean solutions for cooking with firewood. And we want to do the same for our electric product. So similar financing mechanisms like carbon projects would work extremely well. And this is a premium credit that you would be getting. Though, on the other hand, when I had Talanton mention the Momentum Fund, I thought this is perfect, because electric business needs momentum right now. we need blood. That's why I even wore the color red today. We need to inject more blood into this business. We need equity, and we need patient capital to enable us to scale. I've mapped out the continent, and right now, I could tell you I've identified 8 countries with a target market of 5 million households that can switch to this solution like this. But the funding also needs to be like this.